Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Celebration Assembly this week. It's Friday. It's going to be a gorgeous sunny day, a bit frosty, but it's going to be lovely out there today. So we're in for a treat today. So celebrations this week. So something quite big happened this week, not in our country, but in another country where a new president was sworn in America. And just see if you can tell the person next to you what's the name of the new president of the United States of America. What's the name of the new president? Okay, so if you said President Joe Biden, well done. And who knows what his vice president is called? If you can be really clever, tell the person next to you, what's the name of the new vice president? So yes, the vice president is called Kamala Harris. And what is special about Kamala Harris? Does anybody know? See if you can tell the person next to you again. Yes, so Kamala Harris is the first woman ever to be vice president of the United States. And she's a woman of color. She is half African-American, half Indian. So that is awesome. And she's an amazing woman. So we're very excited to see what Kamala Harris and Joe Biden can achieve between them in America. I think we might be in for some changes over there, which may be quite good. When a new president takes office in America, they have this big ceremony called an inauguration. And I watched some of it on Wednesday before I had a governor's meeting. And I watched something that I thought was completely amazing. Did anybody else see? Oh, my thing's not moving. Hold on. Anybody else see this person? So does anybody know? Tell the person next to you if you know what she did or who she is or anything about her at all. So I will tell you that, so the president's inauguration, basically, there's loads of speeches. So the president makes a speech and other people make a speech. And I was watching the speeches, which were good. And President Biden was really good. He really wants to unite America after all the divisions under the previous president. And then along comes this young lady who is 22 in her bright yellow coat and a red headband and just walked up to the microphone. So she's 22. That's not really very old. I know some of you might think that's quite old, but 22 to me, that's the age of one of my children. And she stood in front of the microphone and she had to say, Mr. President, Madam President, all the important people, America and the world. I mean, literally the world was watching her. And she read this amazing poem, which I know I do cry quite easily, but literally made me cry. I've said literally quite a lot, I know. But she was unbelievably brilliant as she stood there confidently reading out a poem that she had written. And it's quite interesting when you read about her, because even a couple of weeks ago, she hadn't finished writing the poem. And she was really struggling over how to make it work. And then something happened in America where some people broke into what kind of like their houses of parliament and tried to stop a vote. And that inspired her even more. And when you read about her, so she was the first youth poet laureate in 2017. So that's 4 years ago, so she would have been 18. So she was the national youth poet laureate, and she's overcome a speech impediment when she was younger, and she's got this amazing confidence about her. If you watch her on YouTube, watch this speech, it's amazing. But she was inspired by Malala, who the young girl from Pakistan who fought for girls to go to school. She was inspired by Maya Angelou, a really famous poet. And she's also wanting to be president of America one day. So that she references that in her poem. So she's just an amazing poem, and read so confidently. and just, you know, took my breath away. And you older ones especially, find it on YouTube if you haven't already seen it. And the words she said, one thing that really struck me, and again, older ones, listen carefully to this. It's something like, oh, I've got it in front of me. Hold on. She says, we've learned that quiet isn't always peace, and the norms and notions of what just isn't always justice. You know, don't accept things because that's how we do it. If it's not right, what just isn't always justice, which I thought was brilliant. Anyway, I should stop wittering on about her and just show you one more picture, this is the end of her poem. There is always light if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it. And I really strongly suggest, if you haven't seen her, search it up on YouTube and watch her poem. It was fantastic. And she's one to watch, this woman. She's amazing, this young girl. So, perfect moment of celebration this week. And let's moving on to our celebration star learners. So star learners, maybe one of you one day will be trying really hard to write a poem, and you'll get inspired by something and you'll go on to read it to hundreds and hundreds of people, or even millions of people like Amanda did. So let's have a look and see with our star learners this week. So from Ash class, the certificate goes to Ruby Cahill. Ruby's working incredibly hard on Google Classroom, has completed nearly every piece of work set so far. So well done to Ruby. And in Chestnut class, for impressing Miss Mortished with his amazing writing. He's been sounding out carefully and has worked so hard to improve his presentation. He has a positive attitude and is a joy to teach. And this goes to Finn. Well done, Finn. And then in Elm class, for brilliant home learning, well done, especially for your creative writing. And this goes to Emily. Well done, Emily, in Elm class. And in Rowan class, oh, it's a little bit sad today because we've got somebody who's moved house to a long way away, and she's managed to get a place in a school closer to where she now lives. So we're going to miss you, Amarise, and the certificate goes to you this week for all your hard work and your smiley face and your brilliant sense of humour. Good luck at your new school, and we'll miss you, Amarise. I'll see you later. And in Beach class, for working extremely hard, both in school and at home. Well done for always trying your best with your learning and being extremely kind to others. You're an absolute star. Keep shining. And this is to Bonnie. Well done, Bonnie. And then Cedar class, star of the week is Mary. Well done, Mary. Mary's been doing learning in school and at home over the last couple of weeks, and she's shown Miss Warswick all she's been doing between coming in and out of school. She's really proud of herself and has kept it in a beautiful folder. So well done, Mary, for taking care on keeping up with all your home learning. And you're the star of the week in Cedar class. And in Oak class, for working so hard on your home learning. Keep up your good work. This goes to Kier. Well done, Kier. And in Hazel class, star learner this week is someone who's enthusiastic about his home learning, doing an awesome job. Well done. This goes to Huxley. Well done, Huxley. And in Holly class, the certificate this week goes to Victor for showing a really mature attitude to his work in class and always doing his best. Well done, Victor. And in Sycamore class, for some amazing home learning, including a great space mnemonic and some high quality handwriting. The certificate this week goes to Billy. Well done, Billy. And in Pine class, for her studious attitude towards learning this week, she always has her hands up to share ideas in lessons and when working in groups. She's able to include these fantastic ideas into her learning, and Miss Ross has been particularly impressed with the conscious effort you've made to improve your presentation. This goes to Brianna. So really well done, Brianna. That's fantastic. And in Juniper class, last but not least, for great work with online learning, you created a fantastic sorting diagram in science. There are loads to choose from. It was really hard to choose. And this goes to, I think I might have made a little mistake here because I'm saying Oscar, but that may be last week. I think it's Dan. I think Dan is the star learner in Juniper this week. So well done. Well done to Oscar and well done to Dan. And gold learners. We have a few this week chosen by your teachers. We've got 2 in Ash class. Gold learners in Ash class are Willow Brown. Well done, Willow. And Jago. Well done to Jago for being a gold learner this week for all you've been doing. And in Hazel class, writing a brilliant story opening using really powerful description, clearly working really hard at home. This goes to Oscar in Hazel class. And in Cherry class, Tayo's a gold learner this week for all he's been doing at home. Well done, Tayo. And, this is why I've got myself in a muddle. Gold learner is Dan. So Oscar is star learner and Dan is the gold learner. Got myself all in a muddle. Dan, for really embracing online learning, trying your best at everything. And Mrs. Allen wanted me to say it's really hard to choose because everyone's been doing such a good job. And then one more gold learner for Chestnut class and for working really hard on all she's been doing. This goes to Annabelle in Chestnut class. So well done, everybody. Well done, all the star learners, and have a lovely day and have a lovely weekend. And I will see you all soon.